Hello and welcome to Vector Armada Beta 0.81. This is a temporary trailer to be replaced as soon as possible. I unfortunately don't have the time to edit it before this is supposed to go live for Steam. So, welcome to Vector Armada, a game about building ships, composing fleets, and fighting those fleets against a number of challenges or other player fleets. So, let me dive into the Workbench and show you a little bit of what this game is about. So, here are a bunch of other ships that are in the progress of being built or have been completed. Let's start a new little ship. We're going to we have a whole bunch of command nodes, of command modules that we can put down. These are the brain of our ship, and we have a whole bunch of different blocks and things that we can build a ship with. So let's start throwing down some, and maybe think a little bit about how we want to shape the ship. So I might just go for quite a small little, dinky little zoomy ship, just to keep things short and sweet. Maybe we'll do it a bit like that. We'll put two little auto guns in the front of it. Nice. And we'll give it a bunch of little thrusters. Maybe even one of those. What's the energy looking like? Ooh, right on. We don't need to add a reactor or anything. This is a simple, tiny little drone ship. And of course, we can build simple, tiny little ships all the way up to massive stations and gargantuan capital ships. So there you go. That's how you build yourself a ship. We're going to save this as the drone fighter. There you go. Little drone fighter. Why not? So now that we have a few little ships, let's go to the composer, where we can start ourselves a new fleet. We'll call this Droning On. Why not? Droning on like good old Luke Apps is doing right now. This is a fleet. Woo. Okay, cool. We'll give it its little drone ship. So let's go to the bottom of my ships. Now, of course, I'm the developer. I have a lot of ships. Don't worry about that. This isn't even all of them. We'll put in our little drone fighters and a whale catcher. Why not? We'll have a little ship with some harpoons and other things. We'll put in a lot of drone fighters. Why not? These are very expensive little ships. So we'll just spam a whole bunch of them around. Awesome. Great. Now, this isn't a very fetching color scheme, so let's give them something a little bit interesting. Maybe we'll make them like a nice golden. Let's go with something a little bit golden, and perhaps try to find some kind of complementary, like a golden blue. Interesting. It's kind of a cool setup. So we'll set our primary hull color. We can set our functional colors. So that's things like engines. And then what do we want our energy to be? Well, we'll worry about specials. Specials are our gun barrels. We can make them white. Just make them nice and white. Why not? That's also our eyeball. So let's find a nice color for our energy. So if we're going kind of gold, maybe we can stick with sort of maybe a red energy. And maybe make our specials, if that's red, look green, like a nice orange perhaps, for the specials. It's a little bit hard to see. Maybe take our hull color down a notch. Ooh, make it nice and dark. Ooh, that's maybe a bit too green on that one. A little bit more orange. Maybe not. A little bit. It's a little bit too finicky. That's fine. I'll improve that later. So, can save our little fleet. We have Droning On. It's a tier 2 fleet because we've got some T2 equipment and shields in here. We've got 14,000 awesomeness, so everything in the game costs awesomeness. 19 craft, 362 blocks in size A. Now we can have a much bigger fleet if we want to, but we don't really need anything more than that. Woo! Okay, we've got a little fleet. So now we can go over to Fleet Fight, and we can select Droning On, and maybe like Rust Caravan, so we can beat up. Or maybe Prison Breakers, Junk Fire, Oh, why not? It's just Rust Caravan, that's fine. We'll just leave them as their colors are. And now we can watch these little ships all go ahead and fight each other. Now, we are in early access. One of the things I've said I need to improve is kind of the ship flying AI and the sort of the way they try to stick together and move around the enemies and do one thing or another. Here's our whale catcher. It's using its harpoons to capture some of these enemy little ships. They're flying around, they've got their guns. There's all sorts of weapons in Vector Armada. There's auto guns, rail guns, there's lasers, missiles, all sorts of things. As you can see, this ship has a missile on it. Whee! Blam! Little shrapnel missiles. They're very effective at breaking ships apart from the inside once they get through outer armor. We've got a little score system, little match timer. Droning on wins. Excellent. Now, you might think, oh, okay, fine, but where are the challenges? Well, that's where the war campaign comes in. So we've got a whole set of escalating challenge missions from Rebellion 101, Manpower Freedom Statement, all the way up to fighting the Oppressor himself. And there you go. That is Vector Armada in essence. And of course, you don't have to play the campaign. You don't have to fight the challenges. You can always import player fleets from other people. Have yourself a little tournament. Fight people and do whatever you'd like. Send it to your friends. Be like, oh, hey, fight me with so-and-so equipment, so-and-so cost. And there you are. There you have it. So, thank you for watching. I hope you buy Vector Armada and enjoy it.